we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Well, the Air Force Falcons offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. What does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making it.
Turning it on! Past the 30. The tap. Touchdown, Falcons! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Syracuse's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rex Steiner. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, put that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it up to 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option to give. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Recksteiner. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running to the left. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Orange will have to punt. 4th down. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their...
Looking for the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown Falcons! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Rex Steiner. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there. And did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it! Touchdown Air Force! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back. In this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rex Steiner. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This should be the last play of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here we go, here we go. The play action fake. And down he goes back at the 3.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one. You saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than... And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Rex Steiner. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. And we'll get him. It's a touchdown.
And the highlights just keep coming for this squad, man. Add in a punt return now. Like, they've shown you everything all day. Now they show you this. An utter beatdown, but nice job catching the football, staying aggressive. Good blocking, and just, man, oh, man, this has been a rough day for the other sideline.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Cradles it at the 35. Makes a move. Touchdown Air Force. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Recksteiner. He's got his man, makes the grab, breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. A hand to the running back. Plows through the defense. Got the first down, looking for more. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Syracuse will be forced to punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop?
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Now on first and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Wants to throw. It's Recksteiner. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here we go, set. Motion from the back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got his man across the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's second and long. To the ground with the back. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Defense in press coverage. To throw, it's Recksteiner. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown, Syracuse. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass is incomplete, and there are 8 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Turning it on. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Falcons! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, It's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Got his man quickly. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. It's caught. It's Cantrell. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's quick. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Orange will have to punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it for a big play. Off to the races. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Air Force.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
That makes the score Air Force 70, Syracuse 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcon. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Syracuse 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They go to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Touchdown Air Force. Once he got some room, it was over.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's got him. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete to the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown! Excellent pass by the back on the option. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Syracuse, 14.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes to the left. He's at the 40. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Falcons. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Cantrell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got a man. It's quick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Final play of the quarter coming. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking for a huge play. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we play 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Air Force! Stealing a score on special teams. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Makes the catch up to 35. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better start. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. To the air on 2nd down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bridges. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making checks. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cantrell. There he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth. And they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And the returner will be knocked down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks the tackle. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking to buy time. Complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense... The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 40. And they're going to put another one into the... They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Easy. To the air on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Crosses the 45. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And